Alright, hello YouTube, welcome back to the airplane, but this is not Flight Sim 2020. This is X-Plane 11 in VR, as you can probably tell. Well, I'm sure I put it in the thumbnail description. Yeah, we're sitting here in 172. Let me get the parking brake off. We are already at the runway, ready for takeoff, because I forgot to click the other thing. So, let's see how it goes. I had... Yeah, let's see. I have my GPS already set up. I don't know why it's in that mode, but that's alright. We are flying to KINK. Should be about a 45-minute flight. Let's see. Airspeed's alive. That's better. 50 knots, 60 knots. And we're up. Slight hiccups there, but not bad. I am running auto ortho as well as Sim Heaven. Sorry, Sim Haven. Which is supposed to give a little more realistic. I don't know what that's all about. There's rows of trees over there. I feel like I'm sitting a little bit high. And I don't know what my altimeter was supposed to be, so I don't think I am at the right altimeter setting. We're just winging it. We are just winging it. I can't hardly read that. It says 90 miles. But we're going to go right over that mountain right in front of us. Looks like they put trees all along the roads. That's not very accurate. Let's see, I'm trying to find. Okay, there's that building. But we are almost. Cut to the right a little bit here. I can try to see where we are at. This way a little bit and get the nose down just a hair. I put the Sim Heaven stuff in, but it's giving me an error on one of the things that's supposed to be puts like wind turbines and stuff. So that one's not loading. I don't know what's going on. I downloaded the objects, but it's still is not seeming like it wants to load up. So It's hard to tell where we're at because of these roads are just wrong. Right there. And then there, that's Shane's house. And our place is right there. So we're kind of there. All right, let's get back on course here. I'm going to get this aircraft trimmed out about 7,000 feet. We're going to go have hold and altitude hold. Well, it should yank us back around. But it's not. Looks like it's using the heading bug and not the nav. Oh, there we go. Maybe now it'll grab it. Let's see. We wanted to grab that line. Ah, getting dog ears. And I am going to pull some RPM down. And let's see, where's our EGT gauge? There it is. That EGT right about there. I can just kind of kick back and enjoy the view. Not to show the view. So I've never flown into this little airport. I have no idea anything about it. Cruising at just under 100 knots indicated, 96 maybe. And ground speed is 108, it looks like. Let's see, where's our... We have an outside air temperature gauge. See it. 182, it's up there in the post. We are flying in 172. The dogs see us, or hear me probably. be a thermometer somewhere. My IPD thing keeps popping up. Now I'm sure in this recording, this is kind of a test to see how recordings go. I had zoomed in at one point and it just did not look good. It's just very jaggedy and stuff. So I should be at 7,500. I'm flying VFR. Not that it matters. I don't have any traffic. But yeah, it was really jaggedy and janky looking. So I'm trying this just as a test. Looks like it's capturing our line. We are doing a slight right-hand turn. From this altitude, the terrain looks great. Look at how much my RPM dropped because I killed some of the mixture. I'm like, why is our speed decreasing so much? It's going to take us forever to get there. Now we're talking. Look at that speed climbing. All the way up to almost 110 indicated. 124 ground speed. Woo-hoo. Look at us go. This is going to take about 35 minutes to get there. Sounds about right. Just gonna leave the landing lights on. I'm still looking for that outside air temperature. Which I do not see. I don't have a button to do the outside view on this aircraft because I have that button that I was using for that set up to go in and out of VR mode. I'm a little leery to do this, but I'm going to put this cord behind me. Keeps tickling me. This is pretty cool. I know it doesn't translate well on YouTube compared to in the headset. But this really looks amazing. The sense of scale and scope. I got the yoke is pretty close. I feel like I'm a little bit high in the seat, maybe. I can push this button and reset it. That's way too close. Actually, it's not. It's just a little. It's pretty close right there. Throttles are pretty close to where that is. A little high though. As far as I touch them before I get to where they actually sit in the by looking at it. It looks like I'm looking up there, but I'm looking underneath through the nose hole to see if everything's recording okay. Check all of our gauges are in the green. I know that's hard for you to see. Let's look forward and look. Fuel flow's really far down there. The temps are right in the line. The pressure's right in there. Vacuum's on the high end of the green. Everything is looking good except for this cord. So funny because when I move my head around like this, I know in the headset everything looks fine. The plane doesn't move at all, but I know for you guys the video gets all woo-woo. That's a technical term. Tablet is like right here up against me, and I don't know how to move that tablet. Let's see. I'm gonna put you looking up for a second here because I am going to open. It probably doesn't link to it. Gotta open a little nav map. So I can see this Winkler County Airport. That's where we're going. Elevation is 2,816, so 2,800 feet. Mosquitoes still. Yeah, a little nav map is not syncing with the sim, so I can't see where we're at. Let me see, and the weather report was saying don't see any winds. No clouds, no winds. 116 at 3 knots. So I'll probably try to land on runway 13. Should be fine. 5,000 feet. 85 feet wide. So yeah, that's what we're going to try. We're going to try to land on runway 13 when we get there. And I should have points in here for if you want to skip. Just see how I land. Drinking my leftover tea from yesterday. Put it over here so I can grab it. Is it in the way? No, can't even see it. That's great. That's perfect. Now this is Kelly's old Quest 2. He now uses my Quest 2 that had more hard drive space. And I have the Quest 3. I just leave this Quest 2 out here for this. It's pretty much the only thing I use it for. Sorry, this isn't a very exciting bit of scenery. Kind of flying over the desert here. But it is what it is. Someone just sent me a message. Let me see. On the Quest 3, I can see of course I wouldn't do it in the game, but I can use the pass-through and I can read my phone through the pass-through. Now the only problem with this Quest headset is before Kelly got the prescription inserts for the lenses, she was trying to just use the extension thing for the face plate and wear her glasses, and she actually ended up, it scratched her glasses and these lenses. So there are little scratches on both lenses, but it seems like the right eye is worse. That's a little annoying, but not bad. Just looks like a little blurry spot to me. My eyes aren't that great anyway. Hopefully everything will work when we get there. And I'll be able to kill the autopilot. I did a test flight yesterday, and I couldn't get the auto. There's no off switch. If you look down here, there is no off switch for that. So I had to put a button to disconnect the servo. Now, I don't know why they didn't put a app and on-off switch on that thing for the autopilot, but I guess it's on here. Yeah, I guess that red button there is the autopilot disengage. Maybe I'll try it when I'm ready. Maybe I'll try that. I think, yeah, I can't reach the dash because I'm hitting. Yeah, I can just put that close. I don't know what I'm on here now. Yeah, I can do that, but some of this stuff, because I can't reach it, I'm hitting things in my, that's when you would do the trigger and do it like that. Yeah. Yeah, see, I don't know what my altimeter is, so I'm just guessing. I guess I could look. Let me look on little nav map and see what it was saying. The weather was 3021. .017 is at Pecos. Yeah. Well, that's really hard for me to read. .021 would be way up there. Inside 20 minutes to go. A lot of empty desert out here. There is a lot of empty weather. I say this is a VFR flight, but I'm not really using any visual references. I am just flying using the GPS. Nice if I could just use the trim wheel, control the autopilot's descent. It's that knob is super duper touchy using the touch controller. I guess we can do some practice here. Let's see if I go to vertical speed. feet per minute. Let's see, I'm going to try to go down to 5,500 feet, because that should be fine for the rest of this flight. And then see, but here, we'll do a test. I'm going to try to level it off right at 7,000 feet. That level off at 7,000 if I click on the altitude button. Okay, yeah. Let's go back to vertical speed. We're going to go 500 feet per minute descent. We're going to go down to 5,500 feet. Which is a VFR altitude. We're heading east. We are heading almost 050 according to the trying to get that centered. That looks like yeah, see now it's saying it's wrong. Am I reading that wrong? That's saying about right at 050, and that looks like 050 to me, but I don't know, maybe I need to be over here more. I can't tell. That says we're we're tracking 055, 056, about 30 miles out, got 13 minutes to go. Getting close to our 5,500 feet. Look at there. It's almost like we know what we're doing. Almost. And the airport elevation was 2,800, so 3,800 would be our pattern altitude. And when we get down to what? About, I don't know, 10 miles out, we'll drop down again. We'll get down to pattern altitude. What I'll probably do is do a direct flyover, circle around to the left to enter a left downwind, and land at 130 is the... Hopefully this doesn't miss anything. It does. It does not like it when you move the heading bug away from the nav hold. You don't have to have it exact, but it does want to be close. Which is interesting. Up here, the gauges are really clear for me. Oh, that did some eyebrow. It's starting to look like maybe have some city going on out there. Maybe. I could put this cord all the way around my chair over here. What would happen? Feels like it's binding on something though. But it's still on the chair here. That seems to be the hard part, having this cord on. There we go. All right. We are at what? About 17 and a half miles. Under 9 minutes. I would be able to land sitting back like this. I always tend to do this when I'm landing stuff and things are happening. I tend to lean forward. I do see some people say they have trouble with auto ortho keeping up, but they're probably flying jets. and they're way higher. It needs to load scenery in further away and going a lot faster. I don't know what's going on with my throat on this. But when I'm flying slow and low like this, it works just fine. Alright, we are at 15 miles to go. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's drop down. I'm going to go to 3,800. Normally I would pull power for this, but we're going to do a high-speed descent. You can see our RPM is creeping up as we get lower. Pull back some of that RPM. And I'm also going to add back in some mixture. We're what, 12 miles? Just 5 minutes. Got another 1,000 feet to lose, so that's perfect. Like peak. Frame rates are just hanging right at 72. It looks super smooth in my headset. Inside 10 miles. We are approaching our target altitude. Got in this house down there, it looks like. And what did I say this place is? Winkler County. Winkler County traffic. Cessna November 172 Sierra Papa is on 7 miles to the west. Inbound to land, runway 13. Going to do a flyovers midfield. But let's get this locked in. And then do a left downwind. Maybe someone from the airport's texting me. What are we at? 6 miles, 3 minutes. About where we expected to be. Okay, now where's my mouse at? I can't find my mouse. I'm gonna minimize that. Sit up in the seat so I can see over the nose better. We are looking for our airport here. We're way down in the green, so I think I could go one notch of flaps right now if I wanted to, but I'm going to hold off. Winkler County traffic, Cessna November 172 Sierra Papa is 4 miles to the southwest, inbound to land runway 13, midfield flyover, Winkler County. Maybe the airport's right out there. I can't tell. I can't tell. Looks like we're headed directly into one of the runways. Oh, here it is. We are coming up on it right there. Runway 13. Yeah, it should be this. Be nice if I could see a windsock. Wow, look at that itty bitty runway looking thing. Yeah, we're going to be landing on this one here. Right there's the end of our runway. Winkler County traffic, Cessna November 172 Sierra Papa is doing a midfield flyover for a left downwind runway 13. Yeah, I'm gonna. Oh, it already did turn me in. I don't see a windsock. That would be nice. Oh, there's one. Where's it going? It's pretty much just. Ooh, that made me dizzy. Pretty much just hanging. We're gonna go ahead and use the autopilot for one last turn here. And Winkler County traffic, Cessna November 172 Sierra Papa is on downwind runway 13 to land. It looks like that would be our runway, but it's not. Is there a cloud out here? Did the sun just go behind a cloud? What just happened? Alright, I'm going to go ahead and go one notch of flaps. Let this thing settle on me. Yeah, I don't think I have it in me to be able to sit back and land. Winkler traffic, Cessna November 172 Sierra Papa is on base, runway 13 to land, turning base, Winkler County. I have not forgotten. I'm going to use the. I'm going to try to use this button on the yoke. Okay, I think the end of the runway is right here. Let's see. Let's try it. Yep, that killed the autopilot. And Winkler County traffic, Cessna November 172 Sierra Papa is turning final, runway 13 to land. Full load power. And let's go flaps 20. Where did I go? I turned way too far because I was messing around. Jesus. I was messing around with the autopilot and all that stuff, and I turned way too far. Alright, so we don't have landing gear to worry about. We got our landing lights on, our taxi lights on. We're coming in, okay. Got an itch on my nose. Let's get over here and lined up with this airport a little bit. We got the VASI lights, we are too high. But we are descending nicely. Don't see any other traffic out here, so we should be good to go for our landing here. Still holding great frame rate. There's a windsock for us, just hanging there. Oh, VASIs are coming to us. Oh my gosh, I just floated the crap out of this space beast. Man, we kind of greased her. Let's get the flaps up. Up. We're good to go there. I don't know where the taxiways are. Oh my gosh. I dropped the controller. I can't turn with the yoke. I don't know where the parking is at this airport. I hope there's a taxiway somewhere down here. Otherwise, I should have just turned around and back taxied now. Oh, it's power lines. I think this is the other runway. taxiway. I thought it was the big gray part. And wow, I'm drawing a complete blank on the airport. We are clear of the runway 172 Sierra Papa. Yeah, I hate that call sign. Go ahead and hit the landing lights. Where am I going? And landing lights and strobes. let's get this thing back on the freaking taxiway. That clicking on buttons is hard. I'm gonna set up a deck board for this, which, you know, I'll have to look through the nose hole, but I can just set it up for the lighting. Had I not floated that landing so far, I think I could have taxied over here a lot quicker. Alright, well, I thank you if you watched this video the entire way. Oh, look at that thing. That is awesome. I am parking here at a random spot. Not in either spot, but that's alright. If you watched this entire video, I appreciate it. Let me know what you think. You prefer? Oh, look. Wow. Interesting. Do you prefer this? Do you prefer Flight Sim 2020? I like flying this way much better. 2020 looks much better, but you know, it is what it is. Let me get the taxi lights off. Nav lights. I'll leave the beacon on. Let's turn off the alternator can go off. Go ahead. Kill the beacon. Battery. There we go. And then I would open the door. All right. Thanks for watching. Can I go out? I can. There it is. There's the mighty 172 Sierra Papa. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. And I'll catch you on the next one. Thank you for flying Off-Grid Air. Peace!